Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Starting off all quiet this morning on radar. We're starting off mostly clear. There are a few clouds trying to roll in out of the northwest, and we'll kind of watch them slowly build a little bit. We'll kind of see a mixture of sun and clouds throughout the course of today. We're starting off mostly in the 70s. Some places have been in the upper 60s, though. We're at 67 degrees now in Ruston, 68 from Canton to El Dorado, starting off at 71 degrees in Monroe. Dew points haven't really changed that much. Yes, they have fallen to the upper 60s, but so did the actual temperature, and so therefore the dew point had to fall as well. Still a lot of moisture still here at the surface, though, and the winds have actually started to calm down. So don't expect that nice easterly breeze that we've actually had for the past couple of days, which didn't make it too miserable, but it's going to be a hot one for this afternoon with these forecasted highs still getting to that mid-90 range, and sadly it's not going to feel like that because dew points will still climb into that lower mid-70 range as our temperatures start to climb as well, and it's going to feel like it's in the lower triple digits again. And of course Monroe, West Monroe, if you're in the downtown area, we've got the urban heat island effect, so that also makes it feel a couple degrees hotter than of course a lot of our rural spots. So keep that in mind if you're out and about for this afternoon. Make sure you're practicing heat safety, staying hydrated, and taking breaks from work or exercise. And of course, heat safety needs to be practiced for this weekend because we are expecting the hazardous heat conditions to stay with us as we hit those upper 90s, and we could see some heat advisories get issued for tomorrow with the heat index potentially climbing above 105. So definitely, if you got any outdoor plans, especially in the afternoon, probably best to move them indoors or just be out by the pool. But again, protect yourself from the sun. So our radar shows not a lot happening. There's some clouds rolling in across the central plains. We got high pressure to the northwest, and there's even a tropical low just off the coast of Florida, which looks like it could start to move further inland across southern Georgia and the panhandle of Florida, and not really heading in our direction as far as making it this far west, and it's not going to do a whole lot for us, but it still allows our winds to stay mostly out of the south, and therefore it allows us to keep warmer temperatures and also a lot of humidity still in place for this weekend. So that's why we're expecting these really hot conditions for Saturday, Sunday, and even lasting to the start of next week. So kind of still similar to a tropical environment like we've been talking about the past couple of days. Now upper level features do begin to change, and we do have a cold front that's going to be swinging across the central plains and potentially as far south into northern Arkansas, but it's not going to make it any far south into the Arctic mist as far as giving us any relief from the heat or even give us any more rain chances. Now models have been indicating the possibility of maybe a shower or two could get squeezed out. Again, that's just that tropical like type of environment when you pick up on that daytime heating, but that's not really, it's going to be kind of a hit or miss. The rain chances stay at just 10%. Tonight will be mostly clear. We fall back to those lower 70s. Winds will stay relatively calm, and not expecting any relief as far as that good breeze that we saw past few days. And as we go into tomorrow, that's when we start to see our first day of really hot conditions, and I guess you could say buckle down because there's not expected to be much of any relief. Even as we go into next week, we'll still remain in the mid-90s, and we could see our next system move in closer towards late Tuesday into Wednesday. Chance for a few pop-up shower thunderstorms moving on in with our next system, and of course placement and the coverage of those storms will be yet to be determined until later next week. But high 94 degrees for this afternoon with a pop-up shower that can't be ruled out. Night will fall to lower 70s, mostly clear and quiet, and no relief from the heat in the short term or long term. We stay in the mid-90s next week. Chance of thunderstorms Tuesday through Wednesday, and clouds still lingering Thursday, but lows still mid-70s.